What's up, guys? As promised, when we hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, Karen and I were gonna do a video kind of telling you how we've made it. I actually don't know how still, but we did, and thank you every single one of you for enjoying me bugging you about my YouTube channel and just enjoying it and loving it as much as I do. And I can't even imagine my passion for sports and the would turn into this. It's kind of become a life of its own, so I guess we're just gonna start it and wing it and have fun for a little while. I know the Braves game is on right now, and trust me, there will be a recap. Don't worry about that. So, go ahead.
Yeah, so we hit it yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday about 5. And Keith, if you're watching, thank you. You were number 1,000. If there was something I could send you or something, I would. Trust me. But thank you so much.
So we've talked about it before, but this all began because your mom.
Yeah.
She wanted you to go talk to somebody else
Not
about the sports stuff.
Yeah. She cares more now. I'll give her credit for that. Like doing all the creative stuff with me, and the Braves have actually been fun. So she likes that part, but she likes it when it's juicy, when it's fun, when it's late, and when it all matters. So yeah, she bugging me about not talking to her about it has turned my dream to a reality almost. So I can thank her for that forever, I guess. So
Yeah.
she's
But you didn't start on YouTube.
no. I started on Facebook. Really bad, honestly. And Mom watched every single one of those to tell me how to improve it. And one of the things is I don't know what to do with my hands. It does help. It doesn't help that I have cerebral palsy hands and they don't know what to do with themselves sometimes. So that's where the baseball was born, and many different baseballs. This was the first one that I used for 2 years, and as you can see, if you can see it, it's been through a lot. I have a more updated professional version over here, but this is the old reliable one.
That's your professional version?
Yeah, except it has a hole in it.
So
So I guess it's not really professional. I gotta put a piece of tape on that one, so I might go back to old reliable for a little bit. But you know, hey, oh God, have fun with it every step of the way, from baseballs to vanilla wafers to bushes to God knows what else is gonna show up on my channel. Who knows? As long as the Braves win, I guess it doesn't matter, does it?
So we've been talking about the future a lot. Whenever this happens, you need to have that in one of those baseball cases.
It will.
You gotta keep it forever.
It will. It's like a folk hero type of the start, and I don't know if it'll have any of this still left on it.
Right? It's just gonna be a
It's just gonna be a ball of foam, and if you touch it, it's gonna fall apart
Yeah.
eventually.
Okay, so back to what we were talking about. You started on Facebook and then you took it to Twitter.
Yeah, I took it to Twitter, and I didn't know anything about hashtags because I honestly didn't. Twitter was just there, and I made one, and
Yep.
whatever, and I was so excited when I got like 124 views. I was like, I think I'm going somewhere. I was so excited, and then one day I actually hit the hashtag button. I wasn't even trying to, and I saw Braves Fam, which is the Twitter family name for Braves fans around the world, and I hashtagged it on April 16th, 2019 against the Rockies, and we had won. Dansby Swanson hit a 3-run homer. Yes, my memory is weird. Sorry, it's like that. I'm weird like that. And we'd won, and I hashtagged it, and I was concerned. I had no idea. My phone just kept going off. It never did that. I didn't know what was going on, and I looked at my phone, and it had 1,400 and some views, and I was like, and it just kept going, and I was like, I don't know what this is, but then I texted her, and I was like, what should I do with this? Because I think it might turn into something, and here we are, I guess, to be honest. Yes, my memory is weird, and that is why these things are not scripted, because I can remember things that nobody else can, and I don't know, sports are sports.
Yeah, you would text me when you would reach like a certain amount of views, like every time it would get higher and higher. And so I would tell people that I was with, and they were shocked that it was reaching that much. I was like, oh, so I guess that's a really big deal, because I don't know Twitter. I love social media, but I don't know Twitter. So you're doing videos, they blew up, and I was like, YouTube is a video place, let's go there. And so we did.
And I knew nothing about like putting thumbnails and all that stuff. For the most part, it was just my face for the first, I don't know, year and a half.
Yeah.
I just put it on there, didn't do any making it look pretty or anything. And trust me, most of the time it didn't look pretty because I was watching the Braves and they always stressed me out. So at least I had the decency to buy a bunch of hats. And this turned into my winning hat on May 15th, 2019, when I met Paul Bird and Kelsey Winger. Paul Bird is currently with the Braves as a sideline reporter, and one of my best friends now. I can't believe I'm saying that, as he was an MLB All-Star and works for the Braves now. And Kelsey, unfortunately, she doesn't work for the Braves anymore, but she works for a big-time YouTube baseball media company. So she is excellent and doing great. And they told me that they watch my stuff, and that kind of just sparked it to say, man, this is really a thing, and it's not just coming from my parents or my inner circle. It's coming from people across the world and across the country, and it just kind of sparked it and said, this is actually a thing, and we're sitting here today talking about 1,000 subscribers, which I still am pinching myself for.
Yeah, I mean, you are just a person who created a YouTube channel and started at zero. Like, you weren't already doing something, you started at zero.
Yeah, because I didn't know what I was doing after college. It was another part of the story, kind of stuck, didn't know what I was doing, and then Mom was like, well, then that's how the conversation sparked. She was like, you know so much about sports, there's got to be something, and then she just kept annoying me, and I turned my phone around one day, and this was born. I don't know.
Have you always filmed in this room?
No. I have filmed in bushes. I have filmed in mailboxes. I have filmed in pitch black hotel parking lots behind my van. I've used that as a camera holder thing. That's not the word, but whatever. No, I've not exclusively filmed in this room. I've also filmed in my room. Yeah, but bushes and mailboxes seem to be the favorite.
Yeah, it's my favorite part because, you know, I've told her many times, a tripod is not expensive. It's super easy to get. But she's got a system that works, and why stop it?
And the great thing about the outside ones, whether they're at night or during the day, I don't know who's gonna video bomb it. And the funny thing is, you guys don't ever mention the video bomb, which I'm surprised by. But you guys can mention whatever you want to mention. But I think it's hilarious that you don't mention it. But yeah, I mean it's kind of the thing now. When we go on vacations or whatever, we gotta find the spot, the random thing, or just to make it more fun, because sometimes the seasons aren't fun, and you gotta have fun with it. And that's kind of just the thing that I've adopted, is just have fun with when things aren't.
Yeah, I say we, because I've been involved
come as a package, regardless if she knows sports or not. She knows me, so we just come as a package. So we always say we. And if that annoys you, that's fine.
Sorry.
But it is what
It's
it is.
gonna continue.
Yeah.
But as I was saying, I don't know, I lost track of what I was saying. We started, I for real lost track of it. Sorry.
We started in this as
Oh, we have goals with
Yeah.
where we're going. We have
Yeah.
goals in doing this.
yeah.
And so there are legitimate places that we're trying to get to. However,
Yeah.
this is really just you're passionate about sports.
Yeah.
You want to talk about it. You want to share your opinions with everyone else, and so
And
that's why the work doesn't stop when you leave home.
And apparently they want to hear what I have to say because apparently it makes them feel better even when the Braves suck that somebody agrees with me or agrees that the Braves suck
Right.
and are annoying. So,
Yeah.
and I'm sorry, I don't know if suck's a bad word, but I don't think it is. So, yeah, apologies if that's not.
Yeah, I watched your Facebook videos when you started though, and I didn't think they were bad.
Oh, they were god awful.
But it still was extremely
Yeah.
clear that you knew what you were talking about. I had no idea what you were talking about, but it was extremely clear you knew what you were saying. And it was accurate.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna show her current setup.
And I literally think you guys think that it's like a professional studio or something that you see on YouTube. And maybe I'll get there, but I think there's a place in my heart that will always be my current setup.
Yeah.
Whether I end up on Valley Sports or wherever the Braves are, I will bring my setup just for comfort purposes.
No, you cannot use your camera. You need to put the phone on this hook on the wall. There's a hook, and then there's a hair tie that wraps around the phone.
Yeah, and you should see how many holes that are in my office wall.
Has the hook moved around?
Yes, see, there's some holes over there.
Oh my goodness.
There's some other holes to
There's
make.
a random. There's
Yep,
hooks.
yep, yeah. There's hooks everywhere.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I always thought it was the one place.
Yeah, well, it is, but there's a bunch of trial and error.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and Mom was part of that too. She's a part of a lot of this, especially the creative stuff that I do. And my dad is basically the soundboard because every night we go over what happened in sports, whether it was a game or the big news in different sports, and it kind of helps me get a grip on what I'm going to say, so that I don't have to do so many takes and all that stuff. So my dad's kind of just the soundboard of the opinions and the funny things and all that stuff. So it's a group effort in many different ways, and all of my village kind of balances me out in this because I am absolutely insane watching games. You guys haven't actually seen it live, and I'm starting to do live. Maybe a mistake, but but you will see the crazier side of me when the Braves are in tougher spots.
Yeah.
So that'll be an adventure. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, so we talked about how people don't really point, video bombers out, but they have pointed out your switch up with the what do you call it? The grip on the ball?
Yeah. My pitching grips, apparently, I've had a change-up grip, but when I get very, very excited and forget to breathe, you guys mention that a lot. When I forget to breathe, when I'm really excited, it's just a thing, guys. You guys know that, but you always like to mention that. But I've also changed my grip on the ball several different times, and you like to see if I keep the rhythm. And sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I don't know what I'm gonna give you guys.
Another thing that they focused on for a while was the Boxanilla wafers.
Yeah. That was 2019. It was behind here, and most of the time people didn't really pay attention to what I was saying. They would just make sure that the vanilla wafers came with me and were there in the video.
And they sent you like pictures
Yeah.
of themselves with theirs, right?
Yeah. It was the Rally vanilla wafers. We haven't found the Rally thing this year yet, but I'm sure we will find it, and it will stay in my videos for the duration of this year, whatever that may be.
That's cool though. It's like this community that's being built. We got to watch it happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you started in 2019 on YouTube. It was in April. So you had, it's 2021. So it took you just 2 years to reach 1,000 subscribers, which I think was our biggest goal.
Yeah.
It wasn't the first goal, but it was the biggest goal.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's still just I can't believe it's happening right now.
Yeah, we're like, I don't know what to do. When you say I don't know what to do with myself, that's really I don't know what to do with myself. My parents are balancing me out nicely because she's my height person, and my parents are really, really excited, but they're like, okay, now on to the next thing.
Yeah.
So that it's just continuing the dream that this has become. So
yeah,
it's a perfect balance.
But taking a look at it, like we started in 2019.
Yeah.
Just 11 months before COVID knocked out sports.
Yeah.
So the majority of your time on YouTube, COVID was present.
Yeah.
And 6 months of that or so, maybe more, was without sports completely. And you are a sports channel.
Yeah.
Like, you had to make so much up on the fly. You didn't just do this over 2 years doing sports. You did this over a pandemic.
I did, and I don't know what I did. To be honest, I went back a little bit, and I just made up a bunch of lists and random, throw it at the wall, see what sticks. I think the worst, well, I don't know about the worst one, but the funniest one's probably me playing Would You Rather with myself. And playing a game with yourself doesn't usually work, especially when you're talking on a video. But it was fun. It still worked, and I had to keep up somehow. I literally don't know what else I did, to be honest. I think I recapped some of my video game playing too.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I did that. But it gave an extra appreciation for sports and what they mean to a lot of us. And it was definitely a challenging time. But again, I had my entire village just telling me to keep at it, no matter how weird or strange or not make sense any of those videos made, because I'm pretty sure they didn't at a lot of times. But it was kind of fun because I never knew what I was gonna come up with in the days to come. But it was an actually eye-opening experience and really fun. And thanks for sticking with me, because I'm pretty sure I would have been like, what is this girl doing? But I appreciate the stick-to-itiveness for you guys.
Yeah, I love what you said, that your parents said that they said you can't stop. You can't stop right now. You've got to push through. You've got to be present for when things start back up again.
Because I think my mom put it best. She said they'll forget who you were and what you built to start. You've got to find a way to build off that momentum, even though there is not any momentum.
Yeah.
Oh, and I think I recapped a few of my mom and I's Monopoly matches. I'm not quite sure, but I think that was an idea. I don't know if I ever pulled that one off.
That's amazing. I really hope that happened. I'm gonna go look through the videos tonight and find that.
I don't know, but that was an idea. I don't know if it came to fruition or not. But it was an idea. I was desperate.
So many. Okay, yeah. Everybody knows at this point that I'm not into sports. If you watched our last video that we did together, she interviewed me on some sports terms and knowledge, and I failed.
You got more right than you thought.
Okay, I guess I did. I have a background with sports. I'm not a fan, sorry. But what I loved so much was the different videos. So like the champagne one.
Ones.
This is
Yeah.
or sorry, the multiple champagne ones. When I saw that, I was like, "This is awesome!" And I was so excited about those. The bag one that you did recently,
Yeah.
I laughed at that so
Yeah.
much. I love it.
Yeah, the eyelashes. That's another mother creation there. So if I do need to use it again, hopefully we won't. But if I do need to use it again, you might see more accessories. I don't know. But yeah, please don't have to use it again
Right.
for our sanity and our sake. But
But
yeah.
I kind of want to see it again.
Well, you might see it for more of my teams. Who knows? But hopefully not the Braves. But seriously, this is a dream come true, and I know I haven't even gotten to the mountaintop, but I feel like I have with every support and every friend and fan. And getting fan mail is so still so strange to me, but from the bottom of my heart, it's incredible, and I love it. And I still this whole office is the fan mail that I've gotten. So make sure you guys know that it is cherished, it is around, and it is part of the Braves Anatomy, I guess, culture that we've created. We, as in, I'll keep saying my village, have created, and the support has just been absolutely insane. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I hope this made you laugh, because and I'll probably have a million stories that I didn't say, but that'll be for the next one. How about that? But this has been absolutely insane. Thank you, and I hope the Braves are winning. I will check my phone right now.